Good evening. My name is David Ragonesi, and I've lived and practiced as a pediatrician in Canada for over 31 years. My purpose tonight as a physician is to offer a very brief medical and moral perspective regarding gender understanding, expression, and care in children. And based on this, to persuade that properly educating students in these areas must involve an approach grounded in truth, with full involvement of families and without encouragement into hypersexuality. Unlike previous childhood epidemics, such as anorexia, bulimia, and others, which also expose identity struggles in need of understanding and healing, responsible adults are now wrongly encouraging ethically incoherent and medically incongruous paths in response to our current gender confusion contagion. It has been stated from this microphone that lack of adult affirmation and confirming alternate gender identity, which can lead to acceptance of harmful or irreversible hormonal and surgical bodily alteration, will lead to increased childhood suicides. Honest assessment of current peer-reviewed scientific evidence actually demonstrates quite the opposite. Authorities representing many national institutions within and without the U.S. have concluded, after comprehensive literature reviews, that encouragement into medically aggressive interventions is based on poor science with dramatic overall net harm done and increasingly tragic outcomes. Dr. Janey's study out of Sweden is one such example in which medically and surgically altered dysphoric patients actually had a significantly increased risk of suicide and all-cause mortality when compared with a similar cohort treated with social and psychological supports alone. The Tavistock Gender Clinic in the UK is closing in response, and others are following suit. Many lawsuits have ensued, and I've provided a list of scores of helpful references and resources to further inform, and I'm willing to discuss any of these at any time with any of you. Gender, set apart from biological sex, is foreign to an integrated view of personhood. True gender dysphoria is a real and rare entity, demanding correct diagnosis and tender orientation with tested medical, moral, historical, and social compasses aimed towards fullest childhood flourishing and shalom. This approach results in natural desistance in the vast majority of dysphoric children, and all aspects of related school curriculum and instruction should reflect these truths. Abigail Faval, the author of The Genesis of Gender, assists in understanding and application. Abigail herself, who has deep gender identity struggles, says this, quote, "Love divorced from truth descends into mere flattery. It is not loving to validate a lie. It is not loving to participate in someone's self-deception. To learn how to best love someone, we must be willing to reckon with the truth of the human person, which is found not merely in our self-written stories, but in the overarching story as a whole. As to assuage any fear, John the Apostle instructs us, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, and whoever fears has not been perfected in love."
Thank you.
Thank you, and here's your list of references.